pleasure.
So, at 1100 hours, the RCMP ERT team, they entered the bunker to remove the threat and secure the hostages, because they feared that more hostages would be executed. They also used a negotiator to try to distract the hostages to allow for the extraction. But unfortunately, one of the ERT tripped an explosive device that caused several other devices to go off, and it killed 6 of the team members and several of the terrorists, which we don't really give a shit about the terrorists, but it's too bad about the ERT members. The 2 remaining members, they did manage to extract all the hostages. However, our negotiator was taken captive. So these are some intel that we received from some of the hostage cameras and also our negotiator. So at the moment, all domestic JTF are currently tasked alongside a lot of RCMP for a special assignment out in Canmore, Alberta, where they're protecting world leaders for a secret G10 summit out in the mountains. So our higher-ups encouraged the Canadian Prime Minister to allow us to take the lead. So we'll be posing as RCMP ERT, so the Canadians are going to get all the credit for this one, boys. They don't need their citizens knowing, though, that they use the U.S. to take care of a domestic matter. But without us, the G10 would be at risk, for the JTF would be spread too thin. So our northern brothers in the Special Forces are rock solid, so we don't mind helping them out. And the RCMP, well, they're a different matter entirely, so that's why we have an operative working with them. So this is your main objective. So our hostage negotiator, the ERT, he's not actually a Canadian citizen. He's a VIP within the U.S. intelligence community and a high-ranking CIA operative. His name is actually, he's posing as Daniel Coolin, but his name is actually Spencer Ackerman. So he's infiltrated within the RCMP to provide intel to our government from within Canada. As nice as those Canucks are, boys, they don't tell us everything, so we don't trust him. So I know how you guys feel about spooks, but this guy is numero uno. So he's our main objective, and he is one of the good guys. So we need him out alive.
We know his condition?
At the moment, we're not sure if he's ambulatory or not. We're pretty sure that the terrorists probably have messed him up pretty good. Please don't shine that in my eye.
Sorry.
So this came straight from the top, guys. So we need this guy out of there. We can't afford to have him killed. So these are some likelihoods of him. The most recent one is the one right in the middle. So this is your mission priority level 1, extract Special Agent Spencer Ackerman. Take out as many of those bastards as you can in the process, but you need to do it quietly, right? And quickly. You guys are quiet professionals, right? And we suspect they're going to kill Ackerman if they haven't already, so we're not entirely sure if he's still alive. He was transmitting. See the glasses that he's wearing here? They're not actually glasses. It's a video camera, but we lost transmission, so we think he's got a bag over his head or something like that. So this is the bunker. The main floor is mostly in ruins from the explosives. So the terrorists have moved to the basement. There's several stairwells that you and your team can choose the best one to make your entry point. We've actually picked one there for you that we think you're going to have the best bet. We managed to get a schematic of the bunker, which you guys all should have been provided by now. It's pretty tight in there, boys, so I know your CPD skills are pretty tight, and you're going to need them. So this is the map that we've updated. So this area here on your map, it's been destroyed by the explosives. Ooh, hold on a sec. So these are the stairwells. Here and here. So that's where we're going to be making our entry point. I believe it's this one here that we're going to be using.
Is open.
Oh, it is? Oh, sorry. And this is our technical advisor. He must have fucked up on the map.
This one, I believe. How do we determine what's out of place?
Piss poor information, let's put it that way.
The Canadians have been very cooperative in providing us intel.
How do we determine what kind of like?
It's marked with the signs, isn't it?
Anything, if you see a radiation symbol on a door, that is a no-go area. Do not open that door.
Okay.
Now, you guys didn't bring your radiation suits, did you? No, I didn't think so.
Well, you never know.
I was thinking of it.
We also believe that there might be a third smaller stairwell that's not shown on the schematic for some reason, and they might use that to try to escape once our presence becomes known. And also, before we managed to, or before we lost transmission, it looks like that from Ackerman's glasses, that some of the terrorists may have set up some patrols running through some of these corridors. So watch out for that. So this is mission priority level 2. We got a high value target. He's the leader of these assholes. His name is Mohammed Sayed, and he's one bad dude, as you're going to see in a sec. So we need him alive. He's connected to a network that has cells all over the U.S., and we need to interrogate him. So it's imperative that you capture him alive, but if you end up killing him, I'm not going to shed a tear, so don't worry about that. But we would prefer to get him alive, guys, so do the best you can there.
So let's just state the questions for the end, guys.
Yeah. So his guys are highly trained in urban warfare tactics, so a head-to-head confrontation, you want to avoid that. And we don't want any other losses, guys, so high speed, low drag. Let's get everybody home at the end of the day. So this is some of the shit these assholes have done. So the top one here, that was in Bali earlier this year. That was a coffee shop. This was in London last year. That's a subway. And this is in Turkey. That was a car bombing. That was a couple of years ago. And this was a NATO helicopter carrying dignitaries from France and Haiti. So you don't want to mess around with these guys. And so this is what we believe is going on in the U.S. All of the big ones that pop up there, those are cells that we suspect that they plan to act against the U.S. So we need to confirm this through SAF. All right, so we need him alive. We also think that he might have some intel on him. He always has one of his cronies carrying this silver briefcase here. So if you see that, all right, make sure you grab that and bring it back with you. He's also been known to carry explosives, so this was a picture that we managed to grab, so be aware of that. Syed may have some explosives on him. He's not stupid though. He has a degree in political science from Stanford, and we suspect that if we can get him cornered without killing him, that he's going to go without being a martyr. He hates us with a passion, but he believes that he can best serve Allah by continuing the fight down here, not with his 15 or 1,000 virgins or whatever. So these are some likelinesses of him. This is a bit of an older picture. This was when he was younger. This is what he looks like today. So he may be in a ball cap, he may be in a toque, he's got a beard, and this digital urban camo from some of the pictures that we got, that's what he's wearing. And we're not entirely sure, but we think that he's the only guy amongst the terrorists that's wearing that. So if you can't quite make him out, if you see somebody in that may be your guy. So don't, well, if you shoot him, I'm proud, like I said, but. So these are some pictures of these assholes, and this is the shithole where they're from, Chechnya. So just some pictures of, these are some intel, and this is from a couple of years ago. So if you see any of these assholes, take them out. Don't try to restrain any of them. They're to be terminated. But your main objective is Ackerman. We need to get him out.